Welcome back to this week's episode. This week, we're doing interviewing each other.
Oh yes, this week the episode's gonna start with me asking Owen a couple of questions, and then it's gonna flip-flop to where Owen will ask me some questions, and it should be fun. Hopefully you guys get to learn a little bit more about us and how we got into Ninja and how we have progressed and the much anticipated answers to our ninja name, the bunny and the frog. Alright guys, see you guys in a little bit.
You are listening to Ninja Talk with the bunny and frog. Don't forget to follow the podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. New episodes every Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern.
Alright, Owen, how are we doing today?
Good, how are you, Dax?
I'm good, thank you. So, I know you're typically the guy that does interviews with me, but today I'm going to be interviewing you. So, this could be a fun change. Hopefully you guys can learn some new things that you didn't know about Owen.
I'm going to interview Dax afterwards, too.
Alright, Owen. So, we're going to start off with what got you into Ninja? Why did you decide that you were going to try out Ninja?
So when I was like 5 or 6, Aspire just opened, and I went there once, and then afterwards I did summer camps there for a while.
Did you enjoy the summer camps?
Yeah.
Were you like the
fun.
top of the summer campers?
For a while now.
For a while now.
And then started to like use all my free time training. And my first like big challenge was the shelves. I spent like a week just trying to get the shelves over and over.
Oh yeah.
I did some climbing, but mostly I did Ninja, and that was when the warped wall was on the other side as well.
That was like
You
a
remember
while
that?
ago. That was
a long time ago.
It's a long time ago.
Yeah, once I did like a couple years of that, once I was like 9 or 10, I joined the League of Ninjas class, did one season there, and then tried out for EVOs and made it.
I was wondering how it was like for you to achieve your dream and finally be able to compete on stage 3 at the World Championships last year.
That was fun. So I cleared stage 2, but I was pretty slow, so I wasn't sure if I made it to stage 3 till like an hour before. No,
Yeah.
we got there to go watch you and Cal and check if I made it. We got there, and my name was on the run order, and I had about an hour before my run. And then
I remember they didn't tell us if whether or not we made it before until we got there.
Like it was awesome. I like ran over to Cal, watched Cal's run, and then had like 2 runners to warm up before my run.
Yeah.
And then it was really fun. It's a really pumpy course, and I fell on like 4th obstacle.
Something like that, yeah. Something like that.
The clock, the crazy clock.
Yeah, the clock hands.
Yeah. I tried to
You
list it,
slipped off
and then
the last one,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
But yeah, that was really fun, and getting to compete there and be like top like 26 competing at stage 3.
Yeah.
With Charlie Ball, Landon,
like all those top ninjas in the division,
Alex,
and then have the chance to like beat them and like win it all.
Yeah, that was fun.
I was wondering, to like prepare for stage 3 though, how did you train for the big comp like stage 3?
So last year, when I was working up to Worlds, watching previous Worlds, there was always like vertical limits in stage 3. So like a month before Worlds, that was just my focus, just all vertical limit stuff.
Like all vertical limits,
Yeah.
the fingertip bead, do a bunch of cliffhanger stuff.
Yeah, and then there ended up being like no vertical limits, but yeah.
That's great. Do you have a favorite thing that you train at all? Speaking of training, is there any do you have a favorite aspect?
I like the big cliché and sketchy moves.
Oh yeah.
Like sketchy like agility stuff and like huge cliché throws.
Yeah.
Those are fun. But I've also started to enjoy a lot more like vertical limit stuff.
That's cool. Yeah, no, definitely like that definitely just goes to show like even if there's something like you're not good at, as you practice it more and more, you begin to like enjoy it a lot, and then you get better at it, like Owen. So that's good. So do you have any like upcoming goals? I know you had stage 3, which was a big one of yours, but do you have any others that you're looking to accomplish?
I really want to get to stage 3 again in teen, and I want to clear stage 2 on the big teen course, because it's the same course the elites do.
That course was scary.
Uh-huh.
Last year I was watching it, and it scared me. It was so big.
I also want to get a lot more efficient with my moves.
Yeah.
And try to link more things.
Okay, for sure. Yeah.
I also want to get better at tech.
Your tech, like the batarang and stuff? Should be good. I'm excited. If you could see any ninja compete in real life, what ninja would this be?
It'd probably be like Caden Lebsack or Max Agaramora, because Caden Lebsack has a lot of that endurance, which that's also one thing I want to work on this year.
Yeah.
My endurance.
So you want to like be able to learn from him? Like watch him, learn from him?
And Max Agaramora he's really good all around, but he's really like agile and knows his body really well.
Yeah.
And his like linking stuff, he knows like how far he can link, he knows like how far he can reach. And when you watch like his runs like on the show as well, it just looks like so perfect on his reach is like always there because he knows how much he can do.
Yeah, he's just so fluid. He knows his body well enough that he's able to, like, he's learned over time his capabilities and his max and how far he can do these moves, like whether or not he should reach something or maybe like Lachey do it. So no, that's good. So you watch them so you can like learn from them. That's pretty similar to me whenever like I'm watching somebody, like there are ninjas out there that I've always wanted to watch. Like they're similar to me, like ninjas like Jay Lachey Lewis, who are like similar to me in like body type and build and stuff. And then watching them, I can learn like the ways they do things differently. So then I can like learn from them to correct my mistakes, that what I'm doing wrong whenever I see them doing something that I want to do, that I can see their techniques for.
For sure.
What is your competition warm-up like?
So my competition warm-up, I've starting to realize that it's a lot more important now, because I really notice when I don't warm up as much, I like usually am a bit hesitant and I usually get pumped a lot quicker.
These courses now in teen though are so much more difficult than they used to be. So,
but my warm-up, I like to do my pull-ups, make sure my arms are pumped, my lock-off is good. I have like a forearm pump, a little forearm pump, not too much. So I'd like to use like a squishy donut or something like that.
Oh yeah, to get the...
Yeah. And then pull-ups, maybe a bit of lock-off stuff. And then I like to warm up my legs a little with like a couple of squats.
Yeah.
And I usually get to use like something to get my heart rate up. So like jumping jacks or like quick Lachey moves, something like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Also, if there's like a gym with more open space, like I can do a bit of running. I like to do that before my like couple runs before.
Yeah.
Because I find that it gets my speed ready to go.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Up.
You get your cardio, your heart rate up.
Yeah.
Your conditioning, all good before the comp. I was wondering if you had a favorite ninja moment.
A favorite ninja moment? There's probably two. One of them is at the Worlds, obviously, last year. Being able to compete on stage 3 and hitting 2 buzzers.
That's so good.
That was really nice.
I can see it. That would be up there for sure.
That was really fun, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, 2 years ago, there was a competition at Cardia where Tanner went and like full cleared in like 1:10.
Yeah.
And everyone thought like he was first. It's fine.
Yeah.
It was a really solid run. He was like the first runner, and then I was like last.
And Tanner was still in first.
Yeah.
At that point.
And then I was like the last runner, and then I like full cleared in a minute.
Yeah.
So I got like 10 seconds faster than him, which was awesome to beat him.
Not like everybody
but him being
before.
him being like the first runner and then me being the last runner.
No, him being like everybody saying like, well, what's the point now? Tanner just got like this flawless run. So he's got the win in the bag, and then Owen comes out and like turns on the jets and
I don't know how I did it though. I have to watch that back. I haven't seen it in a while, but that was definitely a really fun competition.
yeah, you
Just went,
you had
and then
a
it worked.
pretty solid run. Do you have a favorite ninja gym to compete at? Like, is there any
My
gym
favorite
you
ninja
really
gym.
like?
I like Cardia. It's really well set up for speed courses.
Yep.
Um,
You just get
but-
to zoom.
yeah. But also it's always fun to compete at Aspire, and
Of course,
Steel City is also really fun.
Yeah.
They always set really challenging courses, and like they always have something new and something like unique that you won't really find.
Yeah, no, there's always
Like-
something new and exciting there
Mhm.
that's like something like that you never really that you've never seen before, and then whenever you go to Steel City, you'll see it there.
Yeah,
So
uh-huh.
it'll be really fun.
Like the on guard bar that one time, and
Yeah,
the
they had the
like
whole
the dropping steps.
yeah, the
last time.
dropping steps. I don't think you were there, but like I did one. They had like tipping cliffhanger
Oh, no, I
thingy
wasn't there.
majiggies.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Mhm.
It's really good. And now the question that everybody wants to know.
Mhm.
Drum roll, please. How did you get the ninja name the Frog?
Pretty sure it was you. I'm pretty sure it was you. I wore like a t-shirt that had a frog on it, and then I'm pretty sure that same class we did like this drill where you had to run through, and the gap got bigger and bigger each time.
Yeah.
It was like a huge jump. And then you saw me do it one time and just called me the Frog, and then it just stuck.
Well, there you have it, guys. The very elaborate story of how Owen became the Frog. All right, guys. We'll be back after this break where Owen interviews me.
You ready, Dax?
Absolutely.
So how did you find out about Ninja?
It would have been during COVID when like everything was shut down. I'd been playing soccer and football and a bunch of sports, but everything had shut down because of COVID. And I was just like bouncing off the walls because I had so much energy I needed to burn, and I just wanted to do sports again. And then during the quarantine, I watched shows like American Ninja Warrior and Ultimate Beastmaster, and I was like, you know what? I bet you I could do that. And I told my mom, and she found this ninja gym in Milton called Aspire, and we went there for a League of Ninjas class. I really enjoyed it. I continued to move on through it. I did League of Ninjas, I think like 3 or 4 seasons, until eventually I made it to EVOS.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Hannah was your coach at one point for your last League of Ninjas class.
Yeah, Hannah was my League of Ninjas coach,
Mm-hmm.
and then Mackenzie was my first League of Ninjas coach. And then my second class, I had nobody. It was just Matt. Just Matt.
So, what was your first competition, and how did it go?
Oh, that one. My first competition was a comp at the Warrior Factory Hamilton, and I was happy with it at the time. Although looking back on it, it wasn't good at all. I got I think 11 out of 14 points, which doesn't sound too bad, but I was like super inefficient, and I took a very long time. I could barely get up the warped wall, and it was like I think maybe the 12th warped wall. So, and it didn't go very well. I don't think I made it to the second round.
Yeah, it was that one where like 5
You
people
did,
made it to
right?
the second
You
round.
came like
I was tied for 5th, so
You tied
and
for
like
5th.
5 people went. So
so
barely.
yeah, you were there. No, I think I came like 7th or 8th or something. So it wasn't
I remember
wasn't
that
too
one.
terrible,
Yeah.
but like looking back on it, I've watched it a couple of times just for nostalgia sake, and I don't even think I've gotten through it. It was just so hard to watch. It was brutal.
I can't watch my runs back unless I
I took so many swings.
I remember that competition, and I remember everyone being really inefficient because Ninja like 2 years ago, that was 2 years ago.
That was I think that was 2.5 years ago, something like that.
It was like mostly about full clearing. Now it's a lot
now
more
it's
about
just
speed.
go fast,
Yeah.
for sure.
I remember that comp. That was fun. What is your least favorite thing that Coach Matt makes you do in practice?
Ooh, least favorite thing
Mm-hmm.
that Coach Matt makes me do in practice. Well, I mean, it's hard to pick a least favorite. Like I like really appreciate all of the drills. I like they all help me in a lot of ways, but definitely definitely whenever I'm doing like lots and lots of like conditioning, like it's okay, but like it's definitely like not the most like enjoyable thing in the world. Like I appreciate how much it helps me and how much it makes me a better ninja and how it keeps me more conditioned, but it's definitely not the most fun thing to do.
That's what we did yesterday.
That is what we did yesterday. That was fun.
Those like a bunch of conditioning. It's like the ups and downs. It's like, oh my gosh, this is so fun. Oh, I'm dying. And then like 30 seconds later, it's fun again.
Yeah. And then Matt's like, everybody, you can lie down. Take a break. And then we're like, yeah. All right, guys.
Okay,
let's
now-
go. Oh, that was fun.
Mm-hmm. So, what is your favorite competition you've done?
My favorite competition, like just you run in the mill competition, or like do comps like Worlds and stuff count?
Let's do your like other than Worlds.
Other than Worlds and Nationals and
Yeah.
stuff like that? Okay. My favorite competition. Definitely one of the Aspire Showdowns. Probably the 5th one. Aspire Showdown 5 was probably my favorite competition.
Was that the last one or the?
No, that was the 6th. It went. We're on the.
Oh,
We just did the
yeah.
6th. So yeah. So that was 2 showdowns ago. That was just really fun. I ran the course Sunday morning, and then I ended up winning. So that was great. And then it was just a really good vibe. You could tell everybody was having a great time. I helped out with like resetting. I helped out with the bake sale, and Coach Matt always designed some like awesome courses, so they were so much fun to run, and it was really good. I think that one was like hybrid and speed. I think
that one was hybrid and burnout, but I remember the burnout one being more hybrid.
Yeah, the burnout run had platforms. I think it was a pumpy hybrid.
It was a pumpy hybrid. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one was pretty good.
Yeah, that one was fun. I think that was the one.
Great.
That was the one with the bat cave. I think the one with
the one with
that one.
The one we with the upside with like it was Matt put like a little hanging cave with the buzzer in it. It was really fun, and there was like a beanbag chair in it.
So what are some of your goals?
Definitely, of course, I want to win Worlds at some point. Like that's just been like a dream of mine for so long. After coming, it was like I could taste it when I ran stage 3 last year. I was like, I'm close, but then I didn't, and then now I've just wanted to get that feeling again, and then follow through this time, and then definitely that's probably my biggest goal. But I also have some other goals, like I want to win nationals again. That would be really great because I did it in preteen. Now I want to do it in teen, and then I think that would just be a really great feeling. And definitely, as for like PR kind of goals, if I can find a gym with a 17-foot warped wall, that's the plan. Let's try to get 17, and then and I'm currently working on doing a 13-foot lache. So that would also feel pretty good.
And I know you like tech, but what is your favorite tech that you've done?
I mean, come on. Is this even a question? It's bolt cutters. Let's go. They're so much fun. There's like, you can do so much on it. It's, I brought them to the gym last night, and I'm pretty sure when we got out of the room, the first thing you did was go to my bag and take my bolt cutters.
Yeah, I did take your bolt cutters.
And they're just so fun. I'm trying to do like as much as I can think with them, like doing far laches. It's just something like unique. It's like a style of obstacle that it's very difficult to replicate anywhere and anyhow if you don't have a pair of bolt cutters.
Yeah.
And with other techs, there are lots of different ways to replicate them.
Yeah.
So that's probably the biggest thing for me is how unique and exciting they are. So yeah, bolt cutters for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Batarang's a close second, but like
Batarang's
bolt
a close
cutters
second.
comes up on top for sure.
And you've done some coaching, but what is your favorite part of coaching?
Definitely like seeing the kids like progress. Like you have kids who started out decent and then moved along through the season and like went from decent to great, and then you had kids who were like maybe just starting, and then you see them go from like getting like 4 or 5 feet up the 10-foot warp wall to like nearly grabbing the bar, and it's just like a great feeling to see how the kids grow and progress, and it brings back memories of like back when I first started doing ninja and how I had to like push myself to do these things that seem easy now, and that's probably my favorite part.
Yeah, that was really fun when I've done it. Is like realizing like, oh, that I couldn't do that when I was their age.
100%. They're doing like crazy things that like there's no way I would have done that. And also, definitely one of the best feelings in the world is when I go to the gym and one of my kids is there and they're like, "Hi, Dax! Hi, Coach Dax! Dax, watch this! Dax, let's go!" And it's just the greatest. I love it.
How did you get the name the Bunny?
The bunny. So, I was doing the warped wall, I guess kind of bouncing on the warped wall. Like I was bouncing from bar to bar. And then Mackenzie, we interviewed her actually, you guys should go check that out. She said, "Dax the Bunny." And then I was like, you know what? My current nickname isn't doing it for me anymore. Let's roll with the bunny. And now it's the name of my podcast. So Ninja Talk with the Bunny and Frog. So that's my story of my ninja name.
Guess you can't really change it now.
No, there's no going back now. So good thing I like it.
Okay.
Well, this was fun.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this episode. We'll have to do a part 2 someday.
Yeah.
Where we explore other aspects of us.
Joke of the week is, what do elves learn in school?
I am unsure.
The alphabet.
The alphabet? Yes. That's so great. That's so perfect.
I think you guys need to vote on which joke of the week has been the best so far out of all the episodes.
Also put that in the Q&As along with the stuff I said earlier.
Yeah.
Alright guys.
Okay.
Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate it so much. See you guys next week.